Discovering what you are not. You see, you need to establish what you are not before you can see the true you of what you truly are. So what you're not, anything that I'm conscious of, that's duality. I'm conscious of, that's not you. Anything that you're conscious of, I'm conscious of that building, I'm conscious of that thought, I'm conscious of that car. Anything that I'm conscious of, I can't be that thing because I'm conscious of it. Get it? That's duality. Duality is not real. It's just mind-made. It's a story that the thoughts will come. The sixth sense. See, we can see, smell, taste, touch, hear, and smell, and all that. The senses, and the sixth sense is thinking. The thinking will try to make comments on what just is. What just is the infinite being. What just is just conscious. You're conscious, right? No one can deny that. You're conscious, that you're awake. That I am. I exist. I smell, I see. There's seeing. There's tasting. There's touching. But what is it that's seeing, that's tasting, that's touching, that's hearing? It's just this. It's not a me. It's not a separate me with a story. The thinking will come in, and you're not your thoughts. Thoughts can't see. Thoughts can't hear. Thoughts can't taste. Thoughts can't touch. Around the age of 2, we give the label of just being conscious a name: Rob, Jennifer, Joe, Jane, and we give it a story. And so we take what's just this, and we give it labels, and we give it a story, and we give it a name. The mind does that, which is not even real. The thoughts just do that. So it's just all these thoughts going on, and everything you see in this world of duality is just thoughts, which we already established are not real. It's just thoughts. Stories that are mind-made, thought-made thoughts. And then even the words are thoughts expressed. Words, even letters, spelling is a spell that's put on what's just in the wide open space of appearance that arises. This is just what's here. So there's just seeing, there's just experiencing. We're just experiencing whatever this is. We're all experiencing it together. We're all the one experiencing. So really, everything is experiencing Rob, Joe, Jane, Paul, whatever thought, me, that thought created. The me is just a bunch of thoughts that are creating a story. It's just all mind-made up here. We actually never really move. We're just permanent right here. We're just the permanent seeing, tasting, smelling, touching, hearing. We're not anything else that we can see. That which is seeing, tasting, smelling, touching is not a separate me. It's not a separate person. It's just this. We've just been given that label, so we've just misidentified. It's just a case of mistaken identity. You're identifying what this is as a me, as a separate character in like a play or a matrix or a simulation. So this whole thing, if you just look for yourself, just look, take a look at what's happening right here. Are you aware? Are you awake? Are you conscious? Yes. And then what happens is anything that's coming up in the seeing, tasting, touching, hearing, whatever's happening in the appearance, the thought will come and say, oh, it's experiencing it to me. But there's, look for yourself. There's no me here. It's just thoughts, a made-up story about who and what you are. But what you always remain as is the pure consciousness, just the awakeness that just stays here. You really never go nowhere. Where is there? Where is over there? That's just the whole mind made with a separate me character going over there. You always just stay right here. It's just this. Everything is you. It's just the experiencing of you. You, when I say you and me, there's a difference between the you and the me. The me is a mind-made, thoughts created story, all the thoughts of creation of what you are. Thoughts just create this character, create the universe. Without consciousness being here, then the space couldn't be here. You don't really pay attention to the space, do you? You should. Because everything is space. Everything else you see within the space is really just an appearance that's mind-made thoughts. It's not really solid, it's just thoughts. It's a simulation, a separate story with a character. That's mind-made, that's commenting. Really all that's going on is just that you're just here. I am awake. I am conscious. I'm just here. And the I that's just here is just this without any labels. It's impersonal, it's neutral, it's not a person, it's just this. The mind will come in and tell you that you're a story, that you're a separate me. But let's take a look at the me. Where's the me? Me is just thoughts. Thoughts that are happening. Of course, there's an intelligence behind it, behind those thoughts. The real you is the intelligence. There's a pattern of thoughts, so there's some intelligence there where these thoughts are coming from as an intelligence. But the thoughts have nothing to do with us, none of our business. They're just thoughts that are just floating around. We just happen to identify with them because of a story, a separate me. The mind wants to come in and say, oh, that's you. But look through, you can't see it. That really needs to be seen. There's just experiencing. There's no me here. It's just this without the label. I'm not going to define what you are, because that's you. It's just the experiencing, the tasting, the touching. We know we're doing all that. And so when they're speaking, you're really just speaking to yourself, because you are everything. All these me characters out there that our mind, we've labeled them all these me's, and there are no me's. It's just it's a joke. It's funny when you think about it. It's not real. It's not real. These me's are not real. It's just thoughts. Thoughts aren't real. Thoughts can't feel. Thoughts can't taste. Thoughts can't experience. So it's kind of funny. So just look at this as really a cosmic joke, a big comedy show going on in this flat screen, like at a movie theater. You know the screen? You kind of like the screen. And there's just this projection that's going on that's turning all the lights on it. It's just living like a little show going on of lights. The lights aren't real. As soon as the projector's turned off, there's just the flat screen, just you standing there. And all those things that you experienced watching the movie, the characters and everything on there, you were just experiencing it, and now it's gone. So it never really even happened. That's what's really funny. None of this thought show that you see has ever really happened. All is well. So look at it as cosmic entertainment. Laugh at it. It's a joke. You can't help but be what you are. This ever-present awareness is just here, and that's you, along with seeing, tasting, touching, smelling, the senses. So don't believe these thoughts, talks, all this other things. They're not true. They're just mind-made stuff. They're nothing to do with you. It's just another sense. Just like feeling or seeing. The seeing doesn't make up a story. You'd have to have like a little mind with the seeing to make up a story. This doesn't happen. It's not what you're experiencing. So there's nothing serious going on. So relax, have fun. It's just this. Come right back here. Instead of going out there searching with these thoughts and these stories, just gigs up once you see through it. The searching just drops, and it's just this. And it's fine just the way it is. It's neutral, it's peaceful, it's joyful, the little entertainment with the little stories, with the thoughts that aren't real. Different me's and the stories that the mind wants to make up. I guess it's entertainment. I don't know. You can turn it off if you want and just chill. It's all good.